Hello, I'm Valentino Thompson along with Peart with #football. So the Reggae Boyz face their toughest assignment yet when they play in next year's Copa America in Chile. The Reggae Boyz will face Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay in Group B, in which they play the competition as guests. Andrew, let's state that the Reggae Boyz, they were invited to this tournament along with CONCACAF giants Mexico. But the Reggae Boyz, by virtue of winning the Caribbean Cup, have qualified for the 2016 edition. That's a special edition marking the 100th celebration of the competition. But a tough draw nonetheless for the Reggae Boyz.
Yes, it is a tough draw, but not an impossible draw for Jamaica. They will play against Paraguay, Argentina, and Uruguay. Against Argentina, you expect them to be massive underdogs, yes, playing against Lionel Messi,
Aguero,
Di Maria, the World Cup finalist. So that would be a tough proposition for them. But if you look at the games against Paraguay and Uruguay, those are slightly
modest opponents. Let's just put it at modest.
That's modest. They are technically they are better than Jamaica, yeah, but the competition there is much even. And against Uruguay, there'll be no Luis Suarez because, yes, he's been banned for 9 competitive games. Even though he has played in some friendlies before, the competitive games for 9 matches, he'll be out, which includes the Copa America games.
Yes.
And if you look at Uruguay, without Luis Suarez against teams that they have to take the initiative, because you'll expect Jamaica to sit back against Uruguay. Sit deep. But Uruguay have underperformed against teams where they have to take the initiative. So Jamaica could have a chance at winning there. And Paraguay is a lesser proposition now, yes, than previous years. So times, that is even a greater chance for Jamaica to...
But one good thing about it is that the Reggae Boyz have played these opponents already back in the past. In '98, they played Argentina. They lost 5-0, of course. What a day that was. And in 2010, where the Reggae Boyz took the lead with a goal from Ryan Johnson,
yes,
and end up losing the game 2-1. They also defeated Uruguay, I think, in 2004. So they know what to expect from these opponents.
Yes, but these teams have changed dramatically, yes, since, yes, Jamaica last played. If you look at Uruguay, even so, Uruguay are much more pragmatic, much more organized team than they were, say, 9 years ago. Paraguay is the same, not much the same, different because Paraguay were much of a stronger force,
yes,
back
and
then
they were at
than
World
they
Cup
are now.
Yes.
And Argentina are pretty much continued on that part as world powerhouse. They have trashing us 5-0. They trashed us 5-0 then.
And it was a totally different makeup when we played them, when we were beaten 2-1, because Diego Maradona was in charge and he was having a lot of look at players.
That was more of an experimental, yes, Argentine,
yes,
team to prepare for the 2010 World Cup.
But the tournament is from June 11 to July 4, just days or probably a week before the Gold Cup. Is this good preparations for the Reggae Boyz going into the World Cup?
Definitely, it's very good preparation. It's competitive games, so they'll have to exert a lot more energy. They have to be more organized. And that can be a good lead up going into the Gold Cup. If they go to the finals, yeah, they are there a week before, but...
Yeah, so you're assuming that the Reggae Boyz won't go to the finals?
No, my expectation for them would be to at least make it to the quarterfinals, because 3 groups of 4 teams and the best 2 third-place teams get
a chance to go to the next round.
Yes. So Jamaica, they have a chance. They have it within them to cop a 3rd place.
But what would be a realistic target or goal for the Reggae Boyz, seeing that they're coming up against powerhouses?
An appearance in the quarterfinals.
An appearance in the... So you think 4 points can carry them through? A win against Paraguay?
Yes, definitely. A win against Paraguay and a draw against Uruguay.
And a loss to Argentina, that's what he's saying. But, well, whatever happens, we're here to see, because the tournament, as we said, will be from June 11 to July 4. Now, that's this episode of #football. What our Premier League episode, where we'll talk about Chelsea, who are gunning for the title. And, of course, the game coming up of the weekend is Manchester City, who are in 3rd against 2nd place Southampton.